All right, y'all, we back with another reaction right here on ABP Reactions, and right now we finna take it down to the boot, Louisiana, man, where a rapper killed a man waiting for a haircut, then called 911 and confessed. Let's get into it.
I've been out the port, but now I'm jumping out with Dirty Glove Bastard. Gang.
Oh, he'll say we can't get no rap off him. I'ma keep my gap, but if I bust it, shoot a butter rim. I can't never laugh. You gon' snatch what I've hooped. Nigga must wanna be missed. 900, bitch, I bang chill everybody but the children.
For my studio, I was like, I'm giving away free studio time. Come in who y'all want or whatever. I had probably like over 2,000 comments or whatever. And I already knew, I'm gonna keep it gangster. I already knew that I was gonna give it to Colin. But so I gave Colin the hour. He came over, you know, people. I used to ask people. I was like, but I had been watching Colin for a year before that or whatever. I just saw the kid and I was like, man, this kid just looked interesting.
Taking you to a breaking shooting in Tangipahoa, the Hammond Police Department says a shooting broke out at Hair Salon on the west side of Hammond earlier this evening. Officials say the victim was already transported to North Oaks Medical Center when they arrived, but later died.
Man, most of us did, but have you ever came across somebody who you knew was trying too hard to fit in? You can just tell deep down he or she wasn't really living like he or she say they was living. And of course, the ones that rap and we assume that about, at first people might give them the benefit of the doubt. But once you fake it, fam, you know. It's like telling lies on top of lies.
Oh, okay. Damn, that's a cold way to talk about me once I pass. Somebody who was trying to fake it. Somebody who really wasn't about that life. Damn, nigga, what the fuck? Whoa.
You gotta keep lying, and eventually you gonna get exposed. And it's mentioned for the ones that rap, when this happens, your rap career starts to decline.
Yeah.
Your image cracks, and the real you shows up in everyday life. But fam, what if I told you today, we talking about a teenager who actually tried to live that life he was rapping about. A kid who made one of the most damaging choices you can make. A choice that can cost them the rest of their life behind bars. Murder. Now, this is a young man who, according to some people close to the situation, was scared and trying to impress the homies he was with. Someone who ran down the block after shooting and actually called 911, admitting he pulled the trigger. You see what I mean by fitting in? At first, you'll think it's self-defense, right? But
wait, what? Oh, okay, hold on. All right, let's keep listening.
Apparently, which we'll later discuss, there's a video the victim's family got to see. From inside the establishment, we'll later identify in the video. And that video points a very different picture than self-defense. Today, we talking about this local Louisiana rapper, who he is, when he first came out, his trouble with the law, him being shot twice, and being compared to NBA YoungBoy at a very early age. Probably because he sounded just like him. But now, reports say that just this past week, he was responsible for killing a man who was simply waiting to get his head cut. In this video, we break down this story. Most importantly, pay our respects to the victim. Disclose all public details thus far, as we found out that the perpetrator was a young man who recently came home from doing a short stint. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it.
This is an interesting intro. I'm like, damn, this shit, what the fuck? So this nigga had clout. He was doing his thing. They was like, he's next up. He sounded like NBA YoungBoy, got caught up with the wrong crew of people, tried to prove himself. Threw it all away. And then called the police on himself. How you a gangster and you call the police on yourself? I've never heard of that. Damn.
Fam, in this video, we headed to a place about 40 to 50 miles northwest of New Orleans and 40 miles east of Baton Rouge, Hammond, Louisiana. Sits right off I-12, making it a major pass-through city in the region. With the city population at around 21,000, known as one of the fastest growing areas in Louisiana. A mix of college students, families, and rural to urban neighborhoods. Large working class population with pockets of heavy poverty. Home to SLU, Southeastern Louisiana University, one of the state's major universities. SLU brings a big college presence, nightlife, apartments, and student-led activity to the city. Also from this area was an aspiring rapper who go by the name of Kalen Green, also known as Calvary Kalen.
I never heard of, bro. This must be some YN music. Calvary Kalen. Have y'all heard of him?
His rap stage name. His most notoriety came about 3 to 4 years ago when he first got signed. having features with Jada Youngin, may he rest in peace, and even B-Way Youngin. He ended up getting signed at the age of 14 years old by a major label. Some say not living up to the expectations of the label caused him to be mentally damaged.
Them boys with that dick, about to clip me till it's in. Say you gon' snatch what I'm hooping. Nigga must wanna be me. Another body for the season. Just call another pole. My youngest itching for the squeeze.
Tell us about what happened when you got shot. Take us back through that. How that went.
Alright, so boom. It's like 2 years ago.
These niggas is kids, man.
I got shot recently. Well, I got grazed recently, but you could say I got shot. Well, I got shot. You could say it.
These niggas is kids, bro, killing each other for no reason, bro. For some dumb shit, internet shit. Look at these niggas, bro. These niggas is little. Talking about I got shot twice already. How the fuck you get shot twice already? You like you about 19 years old, 18 years old. Sad, bro.
But which one you want to talk about? The first one?
That shit running about everything. Like till you got, I heard it was twice.
All right, boom. So look, we had a show. My cousin had a show and shit. And like I had this car I had bought my mom this AMG when I first signed my deal. As you mentioned in the first question, I had signed my deal. I had bought my mama AMG Benz. But mind you, I had posted and shit. Mind you, if you a rapper, don't be posting the vehicles you drive in. None of that shit. They own
This
it.
nigga said if you a rapper. See, that's what I'm saying. These young niggas don't even know the codes. And if you a street nigga, period, you ain't supposed to post your car. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you an active street nigga. That's called a marked vehicle. Your shit is marked, nigga. Especially if you got like special paint, special rims, it's a special colors. You know what I mean? Your shit marked. Oh, that's with the Woo car. He got the baby blue Impala. Like that's how the streets work. Ain't about being a rapper. If you active, you know, but we live in a time where niggas are using their own car to do crimes. They're using their own car. We come from that era where niggas go do G-rides, nigga. You gonna go steal a car and go do a lick or hit a crime and then burn that bitch. These niggas, they doing this shit in their mama car. They doing it in their own car with the license plate in their name. And these niggas dumb.
That shit, gang. Yeah. You feel me? Niggas hating for no reason. I ain't bought nobody out. You feel me?
Right.
So boom, we had pulled up. You feel me? We had pulled up, and some shit had went off. And my brother 9. Shit, it was just me and my brother. But shit, it really was. They had went to McDonald's and shit. And motherfucking, I was following them, but brother them, and when I got my food, I went back parked in my hood, cause mind you, this is my hood. And my little brother on my phone, yeah, I'm
shit,
comfortable.
Man.
My little brother like, bitch,
nothing.
that's the hood. You straight. Right. Whole time, shit. I guess they seen the car.
Watching shit.
Yeah, following the car the whole time, and they just wet the whole car. But shit, my
in your hood, they wet up in your hood.
It's like. Man, I don't know.
That's how you know, man. You gotta move cautious out here. Man, ain't nobody safe.
That's what I'm saying.
Ain't nobody safe.
That's why I be telling niggas.
Fuck where you at?
Niggas be asking me like, will you come post up in my hood? Or you nah? I ain't even good, so how the fuck I'm telling nothing he good in my shit?
Right.
All that rappers, y'all wanna go back to your hood? Go. These niggas don't. You feel me? That shit over, bro. Them people. That shit. You feel me? You could die anywhere.
Wow.
You're not safe.
Wow, that man said that shit over with. Man, back in my...
She is over here gassing them up. Wow, that shit over with. Wow, you know what I'm saying? See, the one thing that people forget, and these young niggas don't care about especially, like, you got to have money to go to war, man. That's the thing. It's like, you got to have money to go to war, man. Like, these niggas be out here, they don't even know why they beefing. It's to the point they don't know why they're beefing no more. Oh, this nigga said, fuck me on Instagram. Oh, this nigga said GDK or GD or some K this on Instagram. And you're willing to throw your life away just because a nigga put up an IG post. Like, that's how simple-minded these youth are. And it's sad that it's like that and that they throwing their life away at such young ages and dying in the streets over nothing. Like, over nothing. This person didn't do nothing physically to you, didn't beat up your sister, didn't rob you, didn't shoot one of your homies. It's just a newbie nigga who trying to prove himself, so he's turned up for his new, he's new from the gang. He's turned up, so he's being extra'd out, and he put in some case, so now you done saw him at McDonald's and you killed him. And now you done threw your life away, and y'all both dead. And over what? You know what I'm saying? Over what? What is it? This shit is crazy.
My day, man, you was good, man. Niggas scramble it out, and we dabbing it out, we good. The next day, we walking that bitch. You on your hood. Motherfucker can't walk in this bitch like they got that bitch. You good. So you telling me now that shit different?
Man, we ain't throw a punch since motherfucking 2019.
Wow.
You hear that shit? This shit called.
Dangerous. I would say.
We ain't threw a punch since 2019. They glad they don't fight no more.
They shit called them motherfucking YNs. That's what they call this shit now.
I'm scared to death. I ain't gonna lie. I'm scared when they mention YN. I'm scared to death. On my soul. So with that being said, did that make you fearless or did that make you more cautious?
Shit. That made me like, it made me both. Cause like shit, I used to think like this. I'm a rapper. Ain't nobody finna be me. I could get touched too.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Anybody could get touched. You feel me?
Okay.
Bro, listen, hold on, that just fucked me up. That's the thing about the YNs. Them niggas don't fight. Listen, our era, shout out to all the old heads be watching the channel, man. The old heads, y'all gonna feel me on this. We from the get down when you mad at era, we gonna fight you though. We gonna get down with you. That's how you got your reputation. You out here beating shit up. And you was respected for that. Oh, that's the nigga be whooping ass. Woo, woo, woo. And nigga, if niggas tripping, we gonna get out the car and we gonna squad. Now, it slowly sometimes will lead to a shooting, but it wasn't as common. But it was common. Shootings was happening for sure. But not like how common today is. You don't see none of these niggas fighting. And right here, he just said, he bragged about it. Nigga, we ain't threw a punch since 2019. It's 2025. These niggas ain't fought in 7 years. They fought, it's about to be 2026. They ain't fought in 7 years, bro. Like, that shit crazy, dog.
Speaking of hanging with the wrong crowd and being around this way, that's exactly what that rapper did on November 30th, 2025, on Sunday. A young man identified as Jermaine Stevenson Jr., who just went to Facebook to celebrate he was an engineer, was shot to death as he waited to get his haircut.
He was an
at
engineer.
the Town & Country Shopping Center. He was living in Lafayette for school, but was visiting his family and loved ones in Hammond at the time of his death. Jermaine was known to his family and friends as Meatball. Last year, his mom went to social media to talk about how proud she was of him graduating high school and fighting his demons. She wrote, "I watched my baby deal with the world on top of depression, sleepless nights, looking for answers, and I stood strong for my child because he is my child, and I got him until the end. But God, my baby is senior. Jermaine Stevenson Jr., you did it. Class of 25. Little did his mom know.
Salute.
The same year he graduated, months later he would be gunned down only 4 weeks before his birthday."
Damn.
The ambulance isn't even on scene yet.
Now, shortly after, Hammond police had provided more information about the shooting. Police said the suspect fled the Mains Market and contacted HPD to report that he had shot someone. When officers reached the scene, they located and took 19-year-old Kalen Green into custody. He was booked on charges of second-degree murder and illegal discharge of a weapon. But after days would go by, Jermaine's mom would go to social media and vent her frustration after allegedly looking at a video that shows her son being gunned down. She wrote, "What was done to my baby was pure evil, pure hate. What that video shows is that he didn't bother you. He was where he was at the moment, waiting to get his haircut. You saw him. You shot him. The end. Justice will be served. Long live Meatball. Jermaine Stevenson Jr. We got you. We got this. Rest my baby. God will prevail."
My question that comes to mind is, because the mother said, "I seen him fight his demons, and I'm proud of you," on the graduation post. My question is, what was he doing in the streets? Because right now, they hit us with the graduation. He was a technician and whatever, you know, all that. So we looking at him like, oh, he's a schoolboy. But the mama posted he was fighting his demons. What did she mean by that? And what did he do in the streets to where somebody would walk in a barbershop and shoot you without talking to you or whatever? Did you do something in the streets before you changed your life into school, or while you're in school, are you living two different lives? Because we see that a lot. Just because a homie in college, he's still in the set banging, he'll come over here and turn up with us and boo-boo and go back to college. This was a thing when we was younger. So it still happens where a nigga could be going to college, but when he go home, he active. You know what I mean? Just because he in college don't mean he ain't active no more. So that's what I'm interested in. Is her son, was he active? Or was he just wrong place, wrong time? Let's keep watching.
As of now, Kaylin's still arrested and hasn't been granted bond.
Happening right now, a conversation to curb youth violence on the North Shore. Advocates, neighbors, and even faith leaders, they are gathering in response to a recent Hammond killing that happened. They're hosting this town hall meeting at the Black Heritage Center to discuss how to create intervention measures and programs, or even mentorship programs, to stop young men from killing each other. It comes after the death of a teen this past Sunday. Only on WDSU News, his mother speaks with WDSU anchor Randy Russo about how her son knew the suspect accused of killing him.
Here we go. Let's see what they say.
At this point, I don't even really know how I'm gonna go on without my child, because it's just a lot. It's like, what is me without Meatball? Like, it's a lot.
Brittany Beal should be celebrating the holidays with her son Jermaine Stevenson,
Damn.
affectionately known as Meatball. But instead, she's planning his funeral.
I'm just trying to understand what possessed somebody to be that evil to the point that you just feel like, it don't matter, I don't want you here no more, you just gonna die. Like, was it that serious?
Stevenson, who was visiting his girlfriend in Hammond, was gunned down at a shopping center the Sunday after Thanksgiving while he waited to get his hair cut. But Brittany says this wasn't his first encounter with the suspect accused of killing him.
Okay, here we go. This is what I was saying. I'm like, it got to make sense. Make this make sense. Because it don't sound like he just walked up on an innocent nigga.
Yeah, grew up together. So y'all was determined to kill him either way it go. Y'all was always picking with him. We lived in New Orleans. Y'all came to New Orleans and picked with my child. My child was in the hospital for a week. The same crew of boys, the same crew.
Stevenson, who graduated from Carver High School in New Orleans back in May, was currently attending UL, studying to be an electrical engineer. His mother says he always strived to be better, and now she's asking other young people to do the same.
I just feel like it should be a lesson to everybody. Like, y'all just don't know who y'all hurt in the process. It's not all about the person that you think that you're talking. What about the family that y'all leave to just grieve?
Randy Russo, WDSU News.
As we head out of here, we do want to say rest in peace to the victim. Once again, a level of condolences to his family. Fam, if nothing else, we should all say, be careful the life we trying to choose. Sometimes that choice won't lead to another opportunity. Stories like this always hit different, especially when you take in accountability the ages of both the victim and the suspect. A teenager who threw his life away trying to impress people who probably wouldn't even ride for him in the long run. And on the other side, you got a man who never made it home from a simple trip to get a haircut while in town. A man with a family. And when it came to the suspect, as mentioned, he was shot twice and just came home only to do this. Now, as more details come out, including a video that the family was shown, this case is only going to get deeper. And you know I'm going to present the facts once it's presented to the public.
Yes, sir.
Fam, based on what's presented thus far, I want y'all to let me know. Do you think this was a scared kid making a terrible decision? Or was he chasing the image that finally caught up with him? This was the story of a Louisiana rapper who killed the young man while waiting to get a haircut, only to run down the street and call police and admit to the shooting. Talk to.
Okay. I ain't gonna lie. The whole scared kid angle, I didn't really get that from the story, like the scared kid. Now, I could get where you could see that, like saying calling the police on himself, but maybe he was trying to be ahead of the curve on some self-defense shit. Like, if I run, it ain't gonna be self-defense. I ran, so let me say I had to get away because his homeboys was chasing me and I'm saying self-defense. Who knows? Maybe he got a little more brains than we think. You know what I mean? What it sounds like to me, there was some previous beef. Obviously, the mom said they grew up together. They've been going at it. So he might have been from an opposing clique, opposing hood, opposing set, but they all grew up together. And who knows? You know how that shit go, man. The streets, man. But it's sad as fuck. Rest in peace to that young man. Condolences to the family. Get a mother's strength. Let me know what y'all think about this story in the comments section. If you're from Louisiana, tap in, man. If you know what happened, let us know in the comments section. What's really going on? What's the real story? You know what I'm saying? Because right now, I don't know. I'm going to give y'all 2 seconds to smash the like and get ready for the next reaction.